Oye, Tommy, dame el fuego, papi.
I'm just trying to see that Lissy.
Alright, boom. Welcome to another episode of Hoopers and Shooters.
Yo,
Got my guy Sonny here.
We in the building. Come on, man.
But you already know, last week we had a nice little special guest. Yeah. The vigilante came for like 10 minutes and I had to scoot out. He had stuff to do with that.
Yeah, I hear it, man.
But today we got the boy, El Professor. The boy TP himself. What you saying, my brother?
Nah, I love it. I appreciate you, man, welcoming me today.
man.
Still,
Come on.
appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
And I just want to give TP his flowers on a quick thing because I'm not going to go too deep into stories and all of that.
They don't even know the origins, bro. This is what I'm saying.
But the name Hoopers and Shooters, he's got a
Hey.
big part to play.
You get me?
Obviously, at the end of the season, you're going to hear us say Howler of the season and stuff. He's got a big part to play. So,
Furthermore,
shout out, my
hold
guy.
on, because I need to do this,
Yeah,
yeah?
go
Because
ahead,
I've been
go.
seeing this a lot. You see all you lot running around talking about hoopers and hoop gene and this, that, and the other. This is the brother that introduced that lingo into football. You might see it on other platforms, yeah, maybe some bigger platforms, you know what I mean, with people that just take the mandom's thing and run with it. But it's all right. We see you lot, but it's all right, innit? We don't mind spreading the love. But just understand, yeah, this terminology started from one individual, TP. You understand?
thank
He
you, guys. Thank you,
introduced it
guys,
to
man.
the streets. We introduced it to the masses. The masses took it and ran with it. You are welcome. You understand? This is what we do for the football world. You're welcome. So whenever you hear a man talking about hoopers and this and that, just understand where it started. That's all.
And
Just
I'm
pay
his
homage to
agent,
it.
so I'll be getting raised.
I should have trademarked it though.
I should have trademarked.
Too late. But anyway, what am I saying? What am I saying? Another lingo that he brought to the streets. Game week 28.
Hey,
The metric.
the metrics.
They want to know what the metric is.
Hey.
They want to know what it
Hey.
means. They want to know what it stands for. So, TP. Do you know what I mean? Drop a little definition.
So, Game Week 28 is just, listen, we watch NBA, you see
Yeah.
the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. It's where, the first 27 odd games, the intensity is a bit different. Everyone's just trying to find out what's the object. Well, you start the season with an objective, but mid-season you'll find out, okay, this is where we're at. This is what we're playing for, innit?
Yeah.
And then when you get to like that 28th game, you start to assess the table, and you see, okay, look, we can fight for this, or okay, we need this many points to avoid relegation, or in this amount of points to qualify for Europe, etc., etc. So just mainly from Game Week 28, the pressure intensifies and the game probably changes from how it used to be. Relegation teams are now fighting 10 times harder just to get a point from you, and the teams at the end know they can't afford to drop any points. So it's just really about the pressure intensifying in the 90 minutes.
Yeah, because what? Sorry, my guy.
Yeah, go
So,
on.
because what I got from it personally from you is it's almost like in basketball, the first 28 games is like regular season basketball.
Exactly.
Now you're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
One loss is a madness.
Detrimental, detrimental,
You could be out of the running. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I hear it. I like the metric. It came from Mr. Bakayo, but I'll let you like your
Cool.
take.
So,
do you know what I mean?
yeah, man. I just feel like obviously Game week 28, last 10 games of the season, that's when it really counts, innit? You understand what I mean? Whether you're fighting for champs, whether you're fighting to get like top 6, whether you're fighting to avoid relegation, whatever your targets are in terms of the league, like game week 28 to game week 38, them last 10 games, that's the running. You understand? And for me, that's when your better players, the big performers, etc., that's when they're supposed to shine the brightest.
Exactly, yeah.
So when we have these world-class debates, when we have these elite debates, when we have these, let's sign this player or whatever, for me, that's now one of the metrics I now look at. If a man's being called world-class or whatever, and you're telling me he's bagged 30 goals in the season, but all 30 goals came within the first 28 game weeks, and then in the running, when it mattered the most,
missing.
he went missing. I have to put a question mark next to that.
You have to ask, innit? Well, go on.
Give an example of a game week 28 merchant.
I would say what season was it? Cristiano Ronaldo in his last season for United.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think that was the name you were gonna say, but that's a good one.
But
give me an example.
Kevin De Bruyne, bro.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
But I was thinking of Gundogan. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yes.
That's someone. Yeah, he's perfect.
That's another man.
That's
When it comes to the running, he starts moving brazy.
Yeah.
So
and I feel like last season for Arsenal, we had too many hiders. Whether that be Bakayo, who a lot of people think is world class, and I think he's on his way, but again, game week 28, he kind of disappeared, my boy. He had a couple good performances, but you're missing clutch penalties against West Ham. This up the 4 asterisks next to that. That's just me being real. But for me, he was 21. I'm not looking at him.
Exactly.
Gabriel Jesus, I'm looking at you.
Exactly.
Zinchenko, I'm looking at you.
Bro.
Thomas Partey, I'm looking at you. You understand that? For me, cool. If you want to say Bukayo Saka's world class, then I have to hold him to that standard. So you're not allowed to go missing in the running. Whether you're 21, whether you're 19. If people are putting you on that pedestal, I'm going to hold you to that. But for me, the guys I look to are the experienced guys, my captain, my leaders, the guys that have been in these moments before. They've won titles. So the most disappointing people for me last season in that whole running was Partey, Zinni, and Jesus. I was at that Southampton game. Jesus throwing himself on the floor, getting moved to by centre-backs that they know they're going to be playing in the Championship next season. But this is what you spoke about. That running, everyone plays with a bit more, you get me?
Changes.
A bit more You understand what I'm saying? Theo Walcott had to start running away from goal because it's like everyone's legs turned jelly.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear everything you're saying, but I don't hear it at the same time. Game week 28, you can't pick and choose. Is Saka your star player or is he not your star player?
That's what I'm saying.
Gabriel Jesus, I don't think anyone's ever called him world class in his life. We're calling Bukayo Saka world class, or some people are. Do you know what I mean? I still feel like he's got. So I want to see it.
No, but then with Jesus, him and Zinchenko were brought into the team
as experience
to add that experience.
Winners.
A man's won 5 titles.
Winners.
In the running for City. The guy. Remember the season before we signed him. Last 10 games for City, he was scoring like 4 goals.
Went crazy.
Like he went brazy in the running. So why are you allowed to?
No, don't get me misconstrued. I'm not saying Jesus is not in it. I'm saying you can't say Jesus but leave out Saka.
No. I'm not leaving out Saka. That's one of the things. One of the asterisks I put next to Saka's name.
Calm.
That he hasn't.
And Erdegaard, I'm not gonna lie. I expect that from my captain, bro.
Yeah.
You got dragged into bro. It is what it is. Like, I hear the context. People want to say this and this and. I'm not gonna lie.
Too many man.
Like my man said, game week 28, no excuses, bro. You got to do it. Show out and prove.
I think it's tough, on Bukayo, innit? Because I know I've been one of his harsh critics in the past, innit? Because obviously he's a young boy and that. But when you start to get into that level, Cesc wasn't allowed to hide. Van Persie wasn't allowed to hide. So when you start, your name gets a bit louder, gets a bit bigger. It's time to prove that you're that guy, innit? Like I saw, I think in the Bundesliga last year, Musiala scored the title-winning goal. Like that makes careers. Things like that changes. So it's important to that.
Havertz scoring Champions League winner, age of 21. 20, or was it 20?
What was I going to say?
I can't complain.
The reason why I don't think you were too harsh on Bukayo, is because I saw after the season where we didn't get top 4, I saw Mikel Arteta saying that he took that very hard on himself. So it's like, pause. He knows that himself. He's one of them. He's one of them players that I should have done more. I should have stepped up. What more could I have done? And I know sometimes that people try and coach that out of the younger players. But I actually like that. That means you're willing to take on more responsibility. The next season, he tried to do a bit better. Again, came up a bit short. You understand what I mean? Hopefully, this season will now be the season where it's like you've had 2 tastes of the running. It never went your way both occasions. But at least if you put in them performances, and at this point, it's not even about just GA. It's more so about performances that. Because you can impact a game as a forward player without getting a goal or an assist.
100%.
I'm cool with that. Obviously, me personally, I look to my forwards for goals and assists, and everyone knows this. Everyone that knows me, that's why these two are making noise. Because they know me well, innit? my forwards, I need them numbers, innit? You understand what I'm saying? However,
back. He's back.
however,
I'm clipping that first.
however, if you're not gonna get the goals and assists, I want an outstanding performance. You understand
yeah,
what I
of
mean?
course, yeah.
That's the bare minimum I expect. So in this running, I'm expecting both from Bakayo, especially because again, people want to put him at that world class table. I myself want to put him there, but you need to give me a reason. You understand what I mean? Like if you can perform in these big moments, we got a lot of big games in our running. You know, we got Spurs away, we got United away, we got City away.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Those are 3 big games. Not to mention Aston Villa at home. We got Brighton. We got Brentford this week. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So it's like this is the start of the running. So you understand?
Son, let me ask you a question. If you had to pick 5 guys that you're gonna keep an eye on during this running, who are your 5 guys?
Alright, cool. So first of all, my captain. That's first and foremost because you're my captain, you're my leader, you're my talisman, you're the person that, in terms of our creative hub, my captain. Second, Bakayo, because again, you're my star boy. I feel like you're performing at a world-class level, but maybe not so much when it matters. And that's no discredit to him because it's at 21, 22. Exactly. Not everyone's world-class at 22, but if I want to put you at that table, you have to give me a legitimate reason to do so. So that's them two. Third of all,
you have to say his name, bro. What's going on? Who? What do you mean who? Kai Havertz. He got brought in, Mr. Clutch.
Okay, cool.
Mr. Champions League final winner.
Cool.
What's going on here?
I wasn't even gonna put him. I was more
put him. He wants the pressure.
Again, we had this debate. I'm going for Saliba.
Yeah, no, Saliba's there as well.
Do you know why I'm going for Saliba? Because a lot of people think that game week 28 or whatever, like they look at the attackers that last year our defense went to jelly, bro.
No, they blame us not winning the title on him not being there. So now I want to see what we do.
So I'd say Saliba, Gabriel Jesus, 100.
Wait, what?
Gabriel? Yeah.
No, wait, hold on. 100%. He said Gabriel Jesus. Don't say Saliba and leave out Gabriel.
I'm not leaving
Gabriel
out.
has to be there. He had a stinker last year.
Why would he say the whole name?
You asked me for 5 players. This is my
but you said Gabriel, so stop there.
I'm putting them in order.
All right, cool.
Oh, in order of importance. Fair enough.
So number 1 is my captain.
Okay, cool.
Number 2 is my potentially world-class star boy.
Yeah.
Number 3 is my potentially world-class centre back. Number 4 is Gabriel Jesus, who was brought in, as you know, to be the main man, to be man. Like right now, you're getting benched for a false 9. You understand what I mean? Like sort it out, bro. Sort it out. When you came on, I like him. You can play him midfield. He's cool. But yeah, it's like when he came on the other day, just do it. Like we were playing so well, the man came on doing all this jinky, like come, just put the ball in the back of the net, my guy. I don't care for all of that. I do care for all of that, but just put the ball in the back of the net. And 5th for me, Gabriel Magalhaes. Again, I feel like up until this point, he's been performing as arguably, debatably, the best centre back in the league. I don't want to see that form drop off when it matters the most. I need to see, like, we're going to be facing some serious attackers. Haaland, Højlund, Son away, Watkins. Like, we're playing against the top players in this running. So, lock them up.
No. Here's my 5.
Go on.
No.
Go on.
Number 1, Bukayo Saka. Apparently, he's the face of this whole organization.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Number 2 is the guy I spent 100 and something mil on.
I agree.
In the Ross Clark summer.
I agree.
I want to see Declan Rice stand up and prove, bro.
Fair.
I need to see Declan Rice there,
cuz. That is fair.
Number 3, Kai Havertz. I told them, man, look at it. It's coming to game week 28 and now they're all changing their mind. Oh, I see this. They even put in Kai Havertz's face on a little billboard. Nah. But at least you lot are now seeing it. Watch. The only reason Jesus is not my top 5, he's injured. I'm not going to lie. I'll be surprised if he plays the rest of the season. Kai Havertz, you're there. I have a lot of expectations. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to cheat. Yeah. I'm gonna cheat on
You're going
this
to put
one.
the centre backs together.
I'm gonna put the centre backs
knew it,
together.
I knew it.
Salido and Gabriel, number 4. I expect you lot to show improve, yeah? And last but not least, like you said, my captain. I need to see Erdegaard show me something. I need to see him lead the men. I don't want to just let me see something. And recently, shout out you, I've been seeing it. You lead the press. You're hooping.
Yeah.
Like you said, you're hooping. So I want to see more of that. I don't want to see their legs go jelly. And the only reason I say that is that end to the Porto game showed me there's still a little bit of this syndrome that's in them, bro. Like they all start losing their minds. So that's why we had to do an episode about Game Week 28. There's something. There's PTSD. There's something
100%.
in this Arsenal team.
I think it's a mental block.
Yeah.
It's a mental block.
And we're going to be keeping an eye on it. But go on.
But it's interesting though, because
No, what's your 5 first?
Hold on, let me just ask a question. I'll answer it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who was the best Game Week 28 player last year for us?
I think Martinelli.
But none of you's left him and none of you's put him in the 5.
But I think that's because he's shown the capabilities to.
No. For me, it's not even that. Your 5 was expectation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So even though he showed improved and he was one of the, if not the most impressive player in the top 3, I still have expectations of other players before him. Yeah.
Fair enough. So if he had like a bit of a stinky one, would you be like?
Yeah, because
lenient? Would you be lenient?
I'll be more lenient than I will be to the other guys, but I'll still have a lot to say because I still expect stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what
I
I mean?
feel like when you've done something, it kind of gives you credit in the bank. It shouldn't, but it does, innit? So it's like if I've seen a man score a winner in a final, and then the next final he doesn't bag the winner, I'm more so going to be lenient towards him than a man that's played 2 finals and not scored.
Cool.
Does that make sense? You get what I mean? Because it's like, cool, you done it last season, you didn't do it this season, I'll expect you to do it again next season. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas with Bakayo, unfortunately, you've gone 2 seasons in a row, you ain't done it. So this season now, I'm expecting you to be, because if you go 3 seasons in a row, now I'm going to think that, is the lights too bright for you when it comes to
it's
the
a bit
running?
techie, innit? It
Do
gets
you
a
get
bit
what I'm
techie.
saying?
No,
Then
no,
I start asking
yeah.
uncomfortable questions.
Nah, I hear your metrics. For me, it's just purely because I feel like we hold Bakayo like he's the star.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason he's a bit different to Nelly.
The
but
five
I
players,
rate Nelly still.
The 5 players I mentioned were all players that I expected from them last season and I
And you
didn't get.
see it.
Obviously,
So
with
why
Saliba,
weren't Partey in your 5 then?
bro, I don't expect that guy to play much. I'll be real. I don't expect him to play much. That's why we spent
But
100
I think he's going to play a pivotal part.
I
though.
think he might.
Yeah.
I think
When we go
me
away to Old
personally,
Trafford,
I think the managers held him off to go, do you know what? The running, now I want to see something.
what
And that guy better.
if he has a stinker,
we've wrapped him in cotton wool and he
still
breaks down.
Yeah.
Nah, but
Even Zinchenko, he's another one. I think they wrapped him in cotton wool.
I don't want to see Zinchenko play. I'll be honest.
I heard Bayern are looking 45 million euros.
Yeah, they can grab that guy. Bro.
Or another one, Tomiyasu.
If
What's
Zinni
going
needs
on
a
with
plane ticket, tell
the
him to
running?
hit me up. I can talk.
You're a joker. But yeah, what's your 5?
Therefore, Saka.
Yeah.
Declan Rice has to be in there. Havertz. I say Gabriel Jesus as well, even though I'm not sure if he's going to play though. That's the little asterisk I'm going to put.
Yeah.
I'm torn between the centre backs because I feel like last year, like the defenders got away with a lot and nothing was mentioned.
They
You know what
blamed
I
it
mean?
on they blamed it on
Rob
Holding.
Holding. Yeah,
Yeah,
they blamed it
blamed
on Holding. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Scapegoated him.
like the whole back line had a stinker
Yeah.
and it was all on Holding it. So it's a bit of a techie one, but 100% Odegaard. How many names did I mention?
You just named 5
4.
now.
No, that's 4.
4.
Because you never
didn't say
specified
defender.
it.
Yeah.
Shit.
You can just cheat like Reece and just
It's got to be a
go.
Nelly thing, man.
It's got to be Nelly.
Yeah, I'm going to go Nelly.
I rate it still. You put the front 3 in it.
Yeah, the front 3 have
Yeah.
to, man. They have to. That's what they get paid the money to
Alright,
do.
so I got a different question now, yeah? Who do you think, like 6th man of the year or whatever?
Yeah.
Who's the one player in this running that is outside of the 11, that on the periphery, that you feel like can make a key difference?
That's a cold question. So it's a bench player, basically.
Has to be a player.
Does
that
Jorginho
does
count as a bench player?
Yeah. He
That's,
does.
he does, yeah. That's the one I'm going for.
Cold
That
shout.
is a cold
That's the one I'm going
That's
for.
a
still.
cold shout.
Who's yours?
Hey, I don't want to copy him still, but that's a cold shout still. Do you know what? I'm going to do something different.
Go on.
I'm going to say Kirill, He surprised me.
Yeah.
And like he said, last season, for me, the defense is what went.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And we're all looking forward to Timber, but let's be honest, we don't know if he'll play.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Kirill, he needs to keep this form going and he could have a massive impact in regards to
I've got two, yeah. So initially I was gonna say Tomiyasu,
Yeah.
but I'm going with Trossard. Like
Ooh.
I feel like,
Ooh, yeah,
like
yeah,
if
yeah.
any of the front three are having a stinker and you bring Trossard on 70 minutes, that guy has the capability to just crash it, bro. Like and I feel
does.
like he's arguably our best finisher. Right foot, left foot, anywhere around the 18-yard box. I'm expecting him to at bare minimum hit the target. Like I have confidence. Like you see when he gets the ball and he shifts it to shoot, I have confidence that something's gonna happen. So from what I've seen this season, he's put up good numbers without always being a consistent starter. He's always been there or thereabouts in it. Whenever we've needed him, like the Chelsea game, he come off the bench, got the equalizer. Liverpool game, come off the bench, secured the victory. So it's like he's done it in big games for us. So I just feel like, yeah, if he can carry on, like if Martinelli's not playing well, if Saka's not playing well, if one of the strikers ain't playing well, if he can just keep filling in that little void and just being there or thereabouts, popping up with important goals and assists, that will serve us well.
Do you know what? I want to change my answer though.
Go on.
Kiri, I hope you do well and all of that. But this is about expectation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who I expect to turn up.
Yeah.
My six has to be Thomas Partey.
Fair.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Fair.
I think his injuries made me forget. No, if that Ghanaian touches the pitch, I need to see something. Show me that you've been there, you've done it, you've got the winning gene. Just because Declan Rice is now starting doesn't mean I shouldn't expect stuff from that Ghanaian. So
Yeah, last season for me, he was probably the biggest disappointment. I'll be
Oh, bro,
real.
he was shocking, man. He was a joke, man.
West Ham away, City. To the point he got dropped.
yeah, he got
Yeah.
dropped.
He got dropped. He was out of the
Yeah.
team. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't believe what I was watching.
So this is why I ask you, man, because people like Dollar and Cap, they've also mentioned in the past that there's certain man that should have got dropped during that running.
Didn't get dropped.
Then didn't get dropped.
Yeah.
In this case, let's say we have a repeat from one of our
recurring
forwards.
offence.
Yeah. Are we willing to drop them or are we pushing them through?
100%. I feel like when it comes to the running, I'll be real.
Cold questions though.
There can't be no favoritism. It's about what's best for the team, innit?
Yeah.
If we as a team want to reach our objectives, sometimes you have to accept that as much as you might be one of the better players, you might not be the man for the job right now. But what the issue is, obviously the person in question is Saka, innit? So the man then felt like Saka should have been dropped last season. The issue is if the manager is looking at it as there's no other viable options on the bench, he's still going to keep playing him because Saka's shown that even on a bad day, he's capable of moments.
Yeah, of course.
So he might be dropping a 4 out of 10 and somehow end the game with an assist and a goal. And all of a sudden, that changes a result from a 0-0 to a 2-0 victory, for example. So he might not be having the best game, but he can produce moments. The issue is when he's dropping that 4 out of 10 and there's no moments. But in football, you can't calculate when the moment's going to come. So I'm willing to listen, anyone can get it, innit?
Yeah.
It's the running. I want to win the title. But it's the manager. You get what I'm saying?
For me, I'm glad he asked this question because sometimes I feel like I talk in riddles. Man, don't understand what I'm saying. So now we get clear questions so I
Yeah.
can break this down.
Yeah.
Regular season, anyone can get it. Poor on the form, drop him, let him take it. The running, you always play your best players. I'm not hearing Saka getting dropped in the running. I'm not hearing it. I'm sorry. That's just me. Yeah.
Interesting.
If he's not playing well, I'm not gonna lie. I'll tell you, got to do your job. You got to get this guy going because Saka not playing well in the running is a problem.
Yeah.
For me,
definitely.
you lot do your job. Imagine Vinicius not playing in the running for Real Madrid going to win the title. That doesn't make no sense. What? Who are you gonna play? Hosselu? Like no, it doesn't work like this. You got to play your best players, bro. What the fuck? You got to play your best players.
cold.
Like,
Man
so-
could have said Brahim Diaz.
Hey, bro, that's a Hosselu. That was cold.
Way too hard.
but now I got a like. Let me put this in basketball terms. Yeah. So obviously the Warriors, whatever, like Curry, Clay, Splash Brothers. Yeah. I think last year, Clay, brick after brick after. Like at what point? Like we know he's cold, but at what point? If a man just
Bricking
you get
it,
brick
yeah.
it, like
did he keep playing?
Yeah,
You gotta play your best players.
but then did they win the chip?
No, but,
Right
but
then.
do you know what it is? Yeah.
So what if it's at the detriment of the team? That's what I'm saying to you. Like,
Then slowly but surely you'll realize maybe the player that you thought was your best player isn't the player you thought he was.
okay,
And
so-
naturally, you're gonna.
so-
you can't call him my best player and drop him for the running.
But so you're saying the best players are of course they're going to drop form though.
You can't use the word best and not play him in the best, most important time of the season.
Okay, but what if he's just not at his best, out of form, whatever? Form is
How
temporary,
can you
class
not
is
be
permanent.
at your best when it counts? That's like you calling a player, he's one of our best players, but then when it comes to the quarters, semis, and finals, he's always gone missing.
Yeah.
He just plays well in group stages. Stop calling him the best then. Just call him, yeah, I like him on his day. Stop calling him the best.
Sure you want to
Yeah,
do
you
that?
sure you want to go that way?
Oh, why? He didn't say that.
Sure you want to do that?
Yeah, he didn't say that.
I'm a gooner, don't worry, innit? I'm not going to bring anything up.
Nah, it's calm. It's calm.
But Havertz scored in the finals.
Nah, we didn't say
Havertz.
Havertz here, bro.
Who you
Nah.
not talking about?
Hey, bro.
Hey,
it gets
listen.
techie, man.
I hope you're not talking about GOAT.
Hey, man.
Hey.
It
You not
gets
talking about
techie.
Henry?
No,
Hey.
man, I'm not doing that, man.
Nah,
I'm not doing that.
We
No, exactly. I'm
It's
not,
calm.
I'm not bringing it up.
Well, what does his name start with?
Hey, bro. Oh, man.
What's his first
It's
name?
tragic, bro.
Huh?
What's his first name?
Bro, that makes it bait. That makes it bait as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
first letter.
Hey, just know we don't want to talk about him.
It's
man.
all right, man.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about
This
just
is
first
the
letter.
platform for this.
Yeah, this
First
ain't the one, man.
Yeah.
You mentioned finals, innit? That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Oh yeah, but I said quarters, semis, and finals.
Cool. You still mentioned finals. Bro.
Yeah, because I was about to say, bro, he turned up in the semis though.
I hate you.
Yeah,
man.
man,
Dude, that
I
wasn't
appreciate-
about performance, bro. Are you,
This is no one said
No,
you're
I didn't
wrong.
say
okay,
it, bro.
okay,
You know that
okay,
record
okay.
is that record, didn't
No
it?
one
Yeah,
said
I
you're wrong
know,
because
I
I
know,
feel
I know.
like what you said can be applicable to a couple
A lot of
people.
man, yeah.
Yeah.
Up until maybe a year, 2 years ago, could have applied to a lot of guys not turning up in big occasions, especially some for their national team. But anyway,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're on
Fair
the same
enough.
page?
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough.
But no, for me,
Yeah.
that's why these people get questioned.
Yeah.
You can't call people the best, and then when it counts, you're going missing.
and that is another thing, yeah. For all the Arsenal fans out there that like coddling certain players, the likes of Saka, Odegaard, Saliba, Declan Rice now, you understand? When the pressure gets to a certain level and we don't get the results, you are going to look to your better players. I've never seen prime Barcelona bottle something and Messi's name not get... His name gets mentioned before Ini, before Xavi, before Neymar and Suarez when they were there. You understand? When Real Madrid...
No one's
were-
talking about Bojan Kirchkic.
Do you know what I mean?
talking
Like,
about that.
when
Yeah.
Real Madrid had like Ronaldo and
The
Bale and
Galacticos.
Benzema,
Yeah,
you understand? Like, bro, when they didn't win stuff, it's like, yo, what? Like, do you get what I mean?
yeah,
You're gonna
yeah.
look to the better players, and that's been the case from the beginning of time, and that will be the case probably until the end of time. We can't say these men are our better players, but then when we bottle stuff or when stuff don't go to plan, you don't want to coddle them. It don't make sense. You can't have it both ways, bro. If these are the better players, they're the ones that have to answer the questions when we don't perform. You understand? It's simple.
Last but not least, we can't have a game week 28 conversation and not talk about the manager himself, Mikel Arteta.
most
my
definitely.
days.
Yeah, because it's all low-key linked to him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Since he's taken over, I've seen us fumble a Europa League campaign. I still don't understand his decision. I felt like a lot of people felt he watched City midweek and then decided he wanted that thing with Smith Rowe. Then you look at the league when we wanted to get top four.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't blame him. Lacazette was injured.
I
We were
blame
9 points clear when Lacazette was playing. Lacazette got injured, and somehow but everyone blames it on
So, before we move past that, I
Yeah.
just want to make it clear. We had what 3 games after the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We needed a point.
At top
Spurs,
Spurs,
yeah.
Yeah.
And
All he needed to do was
Was
go out there
yeah.
and just put in a defensive
Yeah,
masterclass.
yeah.
Like a dirty one.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's
You
done
know,
it
a
before.
filthy-
And the thing is, he's
like-
done it before.
like,
Just-
taking 30 seconds on goal
Yeah,
kicks,
yeah.
like taking extra long on everything. You understand? 10 man behind the ball, counter attack. This guy decided, nah, we want to go to you lot's gaff and try and play you off the park. So what does he do? He plays a high line with Rob Holding and
And
Cedric.
don't forget Cedric. Yeah.
With Rob Holding and Cedric. Within 5 minutes or 10 minutes, Rob Holding on a yellow card because Son's done him.
Yeah.
Rob Holding, part of our captaincy group here, new hairline and everything, decides, you know what? I'm going to try and do him again. But this time I'm going to try and be cute about it. You weren't cute. Red card, contentious penalty, game done.
Like that.
Now we went away to St. James's Park. Ben White's hamstrings hanging off his leg.
Bro.
And that's top 4 there and then.
Yeah.
And like I said, that season again, some of the comments from the players used to jar me. You lot's brethren, Granit Xhaka came out, had a lot to say. But against Tottenham, when we were playing that, when we were pressing high up the pitch and he kept giving the ball back like he was wearing a white t-shirt, like everyone forgets. So that's why, again, game week 28 is important, because I think Xhaka had a good season.
Yeah.
It was just that little running. I'm starting to see a lot of mistakes from guys. Then the next season,
Even
it
worse.
looked like we were going to win the title.
Yep.
And again, things went left. So there's clearly a game week 28 glitch when it comes to my man.
Yep.
And we're hoping this season he proves us wrong.
And again, this is what I'm going to go back to the coddling thing that Arsenal fans do. Generational Mick Arteta, top 3 gaffers in the league, one of the best young managers in Europe. Can't baby him then. You got to call him, like when he does like questionable things, you got to baby him. Everyone decided Rob Holding was the issue. When Kyria came in against Chelsea and that, he actually looked all right. Obviously, the Brighton game was shocking. A man's putting on his boot whilst we're defending the set piece. But like in general, Kyria looked better than Rob Holding. And we can all accept that. So why was Rob Holding playing for so long?
I can't accept it. The only issue I had with Rob Holding, he was trying to play Rob Holding like Holding was Saliba.
Yeah, that's what he was doing.
Like,
He didn't adapt to
That's
tactics.
the other thing. Is that if you,
Silliness.
like, it's one of two things. You're either going to change the way we play to suit the players on the pitch, or you're going to play people that can play the way that you want us to play. It's one of the two.
Do you know what it is? I'll be honest, yeah. My only issue with Arteta is when you lot are waxing lyrical about him, it sounds like you lot are like, bro, he's like, his mind is genius. Like,
Pep Guardiola.
He can switch it. He can play like this. He can play like that. And sometimes I feel like when he's taking a player out and bringing them in, why am I not seeing that?
The same thing.
Why am
the same effects.
Yeah, you're bringing my man to play like my man, and then my man.
I feel like his arrogance makes him persist with his ideas for too long. So by the time he switches it, the damage is already done.
But shall I tell you what I think it is, yeah? Because I look at like Mourinho, he used to have guys who were like, he used to live on the bench. But when they came in, they were confident, ready to play. Innit?
Yeah.
We sub in guys, and they just seem like they got no confidence at all. Like they're just nothing. There's like I don't know what it is. Like I don't know what it is.
It's a part of his man management that I feel like, obviously, as he grows in his managerial career, he will adapt it. But I'll be real, when there's VVS on the table, I don't really have time for all of that. I'll be honest, man. I need you to adapt your ideas and adapt your philosophy. Again, if you can't get the man management side of it, then play tactics that suit the players. Like
100%.
Like when we play Brentford, David Raya's not going to be in goal. I don't expect to see him trying to force Aaron Ramsdale to do David Raya stuff. I feel like for that whole week in training, we should have been working on something to accommodate the fact Aaron Ramsdale's in goal and he's not as comfortable doing certain things that David Raya is doing. You understand? Our players are good enough to make slight adaptations to their game in order to accommodate maybe... Like if you're accommodating one man, it shouldn't
be a problem.
disrupt too much of what's going on. Do you get what I'm saying? That's just my thing. With
I think he's already shown it this season, but again, he done it late. I'm just glad he didn't do it in the running when he was trying to persist with Kyrgios doing the inverted thing. Then in the end, he realized, you know what, Kyrgios, you do your thing. Ben White, you invert. Why has this taken
Same with our supposed issues in build-up. All he needed to do is tell Odegaard, you know what? Drop
midfielder.
Drop deeper, pick up the ball from a deeper position, and then you can dictate the play. Because obviously, there's not question marks over Declan Rice's ability to build up, but that might just not be his forte, which is cool.
And talking about Declan Rice, I like the Declan Rice Jorginho partnership that's been formed. So now, have you noticed all of that noise has stopped? We're now appreciating my man for what he done. But you just made a fantastic point about Mourinho, and I wanted to ask you. All right, so let's go through the bench and you tell me people you've got faith in.
Cool.
So Aaron Ramsdale, if Raya gets injured, touch wood, no one gets
Yeah,
injured.
yeah, of course,
but
yeah.
Raya, Ramsdale has to come in. Have you still got faith?
Yeah, I think he can do a job.
Cool.
Yeah.
Odegaard gets injured, ESR comes in.
No chance.
The guy that gets injured, Fabio Vieira.
Oh, please, don't ban him. Don't ban him.
Jesus or Havertz gets injured, Eddie Nketiah comes in.
Oh. Do you know what? Yeah, I feel like Eddie could do
It's
a
not as
jolly
bad.
for 2 games.
Yeah.
He could do 2
He's
games.
literally a purple patch, man.
Yeah,
I can see him have like 5-6 games.
He
where
can score a
just
couple
cooks.
goals. Yeah. So I'd have not faith, but I can tolerate what he can bring to the table.
Saka gets injured, Reece Nelson comes in.
God. You know what? I don't know. Nah, man. Nah. Be honest, no.
Ben White gets injured, Tomiyasu comes in.
I think he can do a job. Yeah.
Martinelli gets injured, Trossard comes in.
He can do a job. Yeah.
Yeah. Who else is on this bench? Oh yeah.
Rice gets injured, Partey comes in.
Yeah. He should be able to do a job. 100%.
Yeah. Kirill gets injured, Zinchenko comes in.
He should be able. He should do the job.
Yeah.
Zinchenko should do it. 100%.
So the only real ones you've got issue with is ESR, Fabio Vieira, and Eddie Nketiah.
Yeah.
And Reece Nelson.
And Reece Nelson, yeah. I'll send him midfielders. I don't know, man. Fabio Vieira is a bit suspect, man. I'll be honest with you.
Free Haylanders.
Oh, I've got one more.
Who?
Havertz gets injured and Nwaneri comes in.
You know what? Yeah, I wouldn't be scared of it.
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't be mad
There's
at it.
something in that
I'll
little
take
hooper.
Nwaneri over Fabio Vieira any day of the week. I'm being dead serious. I just think
this one for targets.
Yeah.
Right, hey, Nwaneri,
You know
you
what-
better cook.
Do you know what's mad? Yeah? I'm not gonna lie. I think the next question I want to put out there to the fans, yeah. Do you think Ethan Nwaneri potentially has a brighter Arsenal future than Emil Smith Rowe? There's a lot of
I'm hearing rumours that someone wants him in the summer anyway.
there's a lot of questions around
Yeah.
ESR's head, and he was meant to be. You get
I think
what
it's
I'm
West Ham. I forgot what
West
team
Ham
it
or
is.
Villa, it's one of them.
Yeah, one of them.
But yeah, I'm gonna put that out there. I'm gonna put that out there. You lot let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think Ethan Nwaneri has a brighter future? You know what? Not only than ESR, but Fabio Vieira as well.
Yeah, you could do a poll.
Yeah, I don't think people will like the answer, really.
Yeah.
It's going to
I'm
get political.
I'm not gonna lie. I still think there's something with Fabio Vieira still.
Oh,
Mad, 'cause
no.
I still think ESR's got
No.
something. for
Yeah,
us, you know what I
they
mean?
give up
Really?
on FE.
Yeah,
Both
I
views?
do. Yeah, I do.
you
still.
man.
They give up on FE.
I hope you
still.
know Nwaneri is the highest paid academy player now. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
that
yeah,
ever.
But that's my guy.
But
though.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, boy,
With
one of
ESR
them's getting dips. I'm
Yeah,
telling
with
you that.
ESR, I'm not too sure. I feel like the injury record, maybe, I don't know. But I think I think Arteta likes him still.
I think Ethan needs a loan to like maybe a German team to just get a full season of men's football under his belt. That he's not like certain experience you won't get just being on the bench and just coming on for 20-minute cameos. Like just go out somewhere and play. Come back, 18 years old. You're a man. You're ready to just go straight into the first team. That's how I feel about
Fair.
Ethan.
That's fair enough. Yeah, I agree with that still.
I advise all young players, listen, if you're out there and you want to pick up some knowledge from hoopers and shooters, go out and play. Don't sit on the bench and don't stay playing under 23s football, whether that means you have to leave on a free transfer and take a little bit less money at first and then develop yourself and then get that big move. Or if you sign a better deal at your parent club and just go out on loan, whatever you do, just go out and play. But just make sure it's the right loan. Like, don't just take any loan. Just sit down, liaise with your family, your agent, your club. You understand? And pick a loan that's the right loan for you. But please, like the exposure to men's football, like the jump from academy football to men's football, it's like night and day. Please go out and play, bro. Like you'll do yourself the world of good. Trust me.
100%.
I hear it.
I was going to ask you lot something. Yeah, cool. Away at the Etihad, you're 11.
Oh, cold.
Everyone's fit, by the way.
Yeah,
Everyone's fit. Everyone's fit. Maybe
even
part
Jesus.
bar Timber, because obviously that's unrealistic.
Let's do a comeback.
But you know Jesus is injured again.
But again,
he's fine.
he done something else.
Oh, was he?
He's fine.
Okay,
that,
cool.
that tweet was capped. so.
Oh, was it Cap? Oh, perfect.
Nah, cool.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, then I would have put him in my.
I don't know why you
I
didn't.
didn't know he weren't
Yeah.
injured. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, that's all.
Oh yeah, so that's Jesus' expectation as well. David Raya. We all saying David
Yeah,
Raya.
cool. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, go.
Cool.
Yeah.
Left back.
Tommy.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. But yeah, Tommy. Yeah, right. Yeah, Tommy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
80 80 had Tommy still.
yeah, it's definitely Tommy.
Yeah. Right back.
Benny.
Benny.
Yeah, Benny. Yeah, 100%.
Right back.
Blanco.
Yeah. Centre backs.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
Will be
it's
smoking.
too easy. Yeah, it's too easy.
All right, this is a key one. The 6.
The technical one still.
DP5.
Swear, you're gonna risk it. I'm going J5, you know.
You know what it is about Thomas Partey, yeah? You gotta get it back in blood, my guy. They were running rings around you, my guy. Like, you gotta show these lot you are the guy that we think you are, innit? You understand what I'm saying? Like,
KDB bullied him, bro.
You go find that man and don't come back till you find that man.
So you're going for
Thomas Partey.
cool. I'm going for Declan Rice.
Cool.
Okay, you're starting. I know what you're doing.
2 8s.
Yeah, it means a
Trying to win the
J5 thing,
game.
man. There's a J5 thing.
Go on, who's your 2 8s then?
Oh, my
Might here.
yeah, what's your 2
8s?
Yeah.
Odegaard and Havertz.
I'm going Deckers and Odegaard.
At the Etihad.
Yeah.
I'm going Deckers and Odegaard.
Yeah, it's definitely Deckers and Odegaard thing.
Yeah.
I think you lot are forgetting how you beat City the first time.
You played up top, bro.
Havertz come off the bench.
Yeah, and won the game for you.
But he played up top.
Up
It
top.
doesn't matter.
What do you mean?
Came-
Don't
came-
matter?
He came
Up
and
top.
won the game for you, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
up
he
top.
can play up top.
Let me explain to you lot.
Up
yeah?
top doing
Up top,
targets
bro,
and setting
yeah.
it off for Martinelli.
Let me
They
explain.
done a ping and he was
Let
up
me
top.
explain to you lot how we win this game in
Yeah.
the Etihad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck all what you lot think. Show them respect and then no. Press the life out of them. Don't let them play their football. Don't let them breathe. This is the big boys now. Yeah. I wanna see Jesus on the pitch, pressing demon. Erdegaard on the pitch, pressing demon. Yeah? Havertz on the pitch, pressing demon. Declan Rice on the pitch, pressing demon.
Yeah.
No disrespect. I love Jorginho. I love him. Yeah. Get the goal, 1-0, first half. Get Jorginho. Let's bust the game.
Yeah.
But I want to start by suffocating Man City. I remember in the Community Shield, when we were doing all of that, showing them respect stuff, they were killing us. It's when we stopped showing respect and started playing our football, that's when they didn't touch the ball. I know Havertz was up front.
I was about to. Did we watch 2 different community shields, bro? That first half we
should
were
have won.
smoking them.
No,
two
they-
goals.
the
We should have
first-
scored like 2-3 goals.
no,
The first half we were on them.
No,
Do
the
you
first
remember
couple
Havertz had like 3 chances.
No, but the first couple minutes, go and watch the game again. The first couple minutes,
Oh, what, the first couple minutes, bro. Come on, man.
No, but what I'm saying is when it looked like we were showing them respect.
I'll be real.
They could've-
My favorite performance against them this season was probably the Community Shield performance.
Of course, because
Yeah.
Havertz was on the pitch. That's what I'm saying.
So
You
that's
can't
why
drop
Where he
it.
played up top, bro.
Oh, so wait, let me finish your front three.
My front three. I'm kind of pissed now. I don't know. I'm going to go Nelly 100%, Saka on the wing 100%. I'm torn between Jesus and Havertz.
Yeah, because
I'm torn.
I was about to say
I'm
to you,
torn,
how
man.
can you have expectation for Jesus, but you don't want to start him in the big game?
I actually don't know, man. I'm torn.
I'll be real. I'm gonna say it, innit? With the way we've been playing recently, Havertz is starting up top until I see
So why have you
otherwise.
got expectation for Jesus?
Because
if you don't
he's
want to
Force
start
your way
him in the
back
big
into
game?
the team.
Yeah.
Change my mind.
You can't have an
Change my
expectation
opinion.
when he doesn't start.
He's gonna come on. He'll come on the
He's gonna
pitch.
play.
No, it doesn't
He'll
make
come on the
sense.
pitch.
No.
Why not?
I allowed you lot to name your 5 players you got the most expectation on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the big game, you lot don't want to start Jesus. That
Okay.
doesn't make no sense.
That's one game, though.
Yeah, that's one game. But
That's your most important game. That's why you brought it up.
We got Old Trafford away.
No, but
No,
listen,
that's
listen.
why you
Game
brought
week- game week
but
37.
listen, hear this. For me, with the way everyone's performing, based on merit,
can't change certain
Jesus
man, yeah.
isn't in my starting lineup.
So
as
he's
of
not
right now.
So he's
Wait,
not in your top 5 for expectation.
What do you
there's
mean?
10 games until the
Yeah.
end of the season.
The most important. Okay, I already told you lot about
So,
my
hey,
mind
bro,
of playing your best players.
Game week 29 can't be my most important game, bro. There's still flipping 9 games left,
Etihad
bro.
is a 6-pointer. Come on, man. You know better than
It's
me.
a 6-pointer, but we still got
We still got a lot of games to play.
We still got Old Trafford.
Yeah.
So if we win at the Etihad and then we lose,
Why did he bring up the Etihad specifically?
I was going
Because
to say
it's our
Old
next
Trafford, you
game.
know.
It's our next game.
I was going to say Old Trafford as well, to be fair. I was going to say it.
It's our next game.
Get out of here. Hey, all right, fairs.
I'm starting Havertz, innit? I'll be real.
Oh, it's our next game.
After
The
Brentford.
reason
our
why
next game.
I'd
After
start.
Wait, hold on. It's our next game.
Oh, yeah. It's our next game. Yeah,
So
yeah.
Havertz, Jesus is still not fully fit.
Yeah.
Nigga,
Cool.
No, I'm allowing you. Because that's how you got me. It's our next game.
I just clocked.
Yeah, it's our next game.
I'm saying
So,
for me,
Jorginho, I'm with you. Your
Yeah.
midfield. Jorginho, Rice, Erdegaard, Havertz,
Nah,
Martinelli, and Saka up front.
cool. Then
but
let's say
I'm
Old
not
Trafford,
letting
then
you lot
everyone's
do
fit.
this. Listen,
And then back to what I said.
for
Old
me,
Trafford, everyone's fit.
Partey can start versus Brentford, yeah. Then after the Brentford game, we got Porter. I'll start Jorginho. Cool. Then we got like a 19-day break, like until we play City. That's more, bro. He's not going. I'm sorry, you're Ghanaian, but he's not
What,
going
19
on international
days?
break. I don't care who you lot are playing. Like, he's not going.
Yeah,
He's not going. You understand what I'm saying? Like, bro, this guy's gonna stay at the Sober Reality Center, Sober Realty Center.
Yeah, but you just said City's our next game.
Yeah, after them 19 days, we got a nice break.
Nah, but come on, man.
Play behind.
City's our next game. Jorginho, Rice, they've already got the cohesion. They get it. Blah blah blah. Old Trafford.
Jorginho's lack of mobility is a bit.
At Old Trafford, I'm definitely playing Partey and Rice.
Yeah, that's another
Partey and Rice, 100%. Them two together.
At Old Trafford, I'm starting Jesus up front and playing Havertz in midfield. I don't respect these lot. I'll be real. Don't respect them.
I swear Havertz has got like a good record against City anyway in general, so he has to play.
City and Liverpool, he's got a good record.
He hasn't lost to City.
He has to play against City.
Are you not hearing this? He has to play, cuz.
He has to play.
So I'll play it.
And Jesus' record against United, is it good?
He's the one that sent Dallo to Mars.
Yeah, I remember that.
He sent Dallo to Mars still.
I remember that.
The first is when he played at Old Trafford last year, he was twisting up Varane and Lisandro.
He bullies Varane. He's got a good record against Varane.
I'm sure there was a contentious penalty decision that game. They shagged us that game.
They shagged us with Martin.
They shagged us.
Fair enough, man. That's fair enough.
Let us know in the comments. Who do you lot feel should start up front at the Etihad away? Gabriel Jesus or Kai Havertz? Let us know, man.
And what you lot think of our game week 28 metric? Do you lot think it makes a lot of sense? I think it makes 100% sense. We need running stats. Now, I want to start seeing them type of stats. Like in the running, this how much GA this person got. Don't just keep giving me stat padding stuff. When it counts.
How many clean sheets for centre?
Do you know what I mean? For the guys that play FIFA, you know the playoff stats. Who's turning up in the playoffs? Do you know what I mean? All of that stuff before that, cool. Like, do you know what I mean? This the running stuff. So game week 28, we have to get our guy TP here to drop it down. Do you know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
And let us know if you want TP to come back. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes he waffles, but today I think he done well. I think he done well today. Do you know what I mean? What do you lot think?
I'm camera shy today, bro. That's
Yeah.
Oye, Tommy, dame el fuego, papi.
I'm just trying to see that, let's see.